Hello, welcome to Đồng Nai Radio and Television Station. Here comes the latest updates. The Import and Export Department, Ministry of Industry and Trade, said that according to the commitment from EVFTA, the European Union (EU) gives Vietnam a quota of 80,000 tons of rice per year. The above quota includes 30,000 tons of milled rice, 20,000 tons of unmilled rice, and 30,000 tons of fragrant rice. The EU will fully liberalize broken rice. The commitments will enable Vietnam to export about 100,000 tons to the EU annually. For rice products, the EU will bring the tax rate to 0% after 3 to 5 years. This helps Vietnamese rice to expand its market. Before EVFTA took effect, ST20 rice exported to the EU was about 800 USD per ton, while jasmine rice was 520 USD per ton. The tax reduction and a vibrant rice market has pushed up the price of rice. Of course, to be able to enter the EU, Vietnamese rice must meet many strict standards. Vietnam Food Association (FVA) said Vietnam's rice export market is still quite active. The price of 5% broken rice in Vietnam is still higher than Thailand. In the 8 months of 2020, the country exported nearly 3.9 million tons of rice, equivalent to 1.9 billion USD. Although the output decreased in terms of value, it increased by nearly 11% over the same period in 2019. According to the Vietnam Security Depository (VSD), in the first 6 months of this year, the number of security accounts in Vietnam reached 2.54 million accounts. The number of newly opened accounts is over 30,000 accounts per month. In Đồng Nai, the number of investors starting to participate in this area is also increasing. Đồng Nai is an industrial province, attracting a lot of foreign investment, so that it influenced by the COVID-19 pandemic. The deep market decline has caused many people who have never invested in securities to open accounts, helping the market to have new cash flows to balance the strong selling force of foreign investors. Currently, Vietnam has 70 securities companies, but in Đồng Nai there are only 4 companies, a relatively modest number, but it is a potential market for development. Most stock exchanges in Đồng Nai have free training courses for new entrants. From August the 31st, according to Circular 70 of Ministry of Finance, which officially took effect, the security service discount period will be extended to the end of June next year, in which discount from 30% to 50% for basic services. This is a timely action to support the government to help develop securities and foreign exchange and attract more investors. On August the 31st, Israel made its first commercial flight to the UAE. This is one of the first steps after Israel and the UAE reached a historic US-brokered peace agreement. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu said the first commercial flight to the UAE will carry 2 high-level Israeli and the US delegations. The 2 sides will witness an extensive trade and tourism exchange and call on other Arab countries to build ties with Israel for a better future for the region. The Israeli Prime Minister has had some direct and non-public talks with Arab and Muslim leaders to normalize relations with the State of Israel. The parties hope this agreement will assist the 3 countries of the UAE, Israel, and the USA to cooperate more closely in security to face common threats. From September the 1st, Hungary became the first European country to close the border again as the COVID-19 pandemic in this country continued to be complicated. Hungary has issued a number of new regulations in the re-implementation of epidemiological control measures, especially in border areas. Accordingly, from September the 1st, foreign citizens will not be allowed to enter Hungary. Hungarian citizens returning from abroad will have to be on a quarantine of 14 days, or if they want to shorten the quarantine period, they will have to show 2 negative coronavirus tests done 48 hours apart. The Hungarian government said the measures were intended to prevent the risk of COVID-19 infections from abroad. According to a medical report on August the 30th, Hungary recorded a record high number of cases in 24 hours as from the outbreak of the disease in the country with about 300 cases. That's the end of the news for today. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.